Good morning, folks. That's a great idea, Mark. Let me do that right now. Here's the link or the YouTube. So if you can go leave a like. Yeah, that would be good. Hey, David. All right. Did anyone get their email today? Make sure the Telegram went out. Now it's in the pit too. Thank you, Fine Running. All right, and it's that time. Yeah, it is not a fun day. Uh, Doc, I don't. You have a question about A-line. Well, if it's not a customer service related issue, you can just email Roger directly right here. Hey, Napoleon. Thank you, Glenn. Kevin, how are you? Dow looks like it's maybe rounding the bottom, which is good. That seems to be what's holding us back. Yeah, the Dow's been really weak today. Nice. Very nice, Glenn. I will repost that. Oh, you did it to host and panelists. Make sure you set your settings to everyone, then everyone can see it. I'll repost it. That's what Glenn just said. Oh, yeah, it was a really nice testimonial. Morning, Phil. Oh, Glenn, this is a we don't, what do you call it? Censor this. We take the good and the bad.
Yeah, we take everything, the good and the bad. Usually it's been good, but sometimes it's bad. Let me just turn YouTube on and then we'll get going. Only 21 people on YouTube? What's going on here? What's happening? What's my cheese? But we do have 215 people here, just getting started. Let me say hello to everybody. We got Ron, we got David, we got Glenn, we got Ken. Um, we got Sylvia, we got Cyrus, we got Jill, Bill, Leslie, we got Tinia, we got Kay, we got the AI assistant. We've come so far. Stacy, Wes, Tara, Peter. Good morning, Peter. Teresa, nice. Craig, Craig from Idaho, finally trying to learn something. Well, now there you're in the right place, I think. Um, Brody, nice testimonial today. We been getting actually a lot of testimonials this morning. Oh, Nestor, buena tardes. David, Jeff, Wes, PR, RP, sorry, RP. A lot of people here. Jeff, David, we got Kevin, we got Ivano, we got Joe, we got Ken, we got Robert, Deanna, Omar. Finally, an official trade in the pit. Well, Omar, we've had a holiday, you know. By the way, the unofficial trades have been doing great too. Uh, speaking of that, how are you? Did anybody make out like a bandit today in the pit? Let me know. 27% on APP. Let's see if Matt can grab. Let's try. Our goal today is trying to keep Matt busy. So far, I've given APP. I've given a lot of trades and opened some, closed some. Closed IONQ, I believe. We added a lot of trades to our watch list. One we've had since last week is doing well. Yeah, Omar, the job for me, it's not hard to give trades, as you could see. But I mean, I think today I gave like 3 or 4. It's I want to give you guys the best trades possible. Roddy says I'm up almost 3,000 for the day. All trades have been winners. You definitely want to grab that, man. And David and all the other stuff. But yeah, we've been killing it today. Good, actually. Folks have been doing well. Actually, quite well. There was one stock that I really liked, and I regret not getting in on, and that's well, actually, it's the first stock on our list here, so we'll talk about it. But let me know if you guys got into any of the stocks in the pit. Lee says, "Are we going to have trade signals today?" No, we're not going to have any trade signals today, Lee. No trade signals. You know, Lee, I've never once gave a trade signal in the pit except for a bonus trade. So if you want trade signals, you're in the wrong place, Lee. Hey, Jill. Raymond, 35% on the weekly cash flow. David is still in Palantir. I still keep one trade that you have. It's up 125%, still holding my position. Grab that too, Matt. Boy, Clyde may end up creating more millionaires by the time he retires than any other person. Brad, that's the goal. I think by the end of this year, we'll have folks that are at 250 to 500,000 mark, and then next year we'll get to the million mark. And by end of next year, my goal is to have 10 people who are making $1 million and trading with me on a daily basis. Remember I told you I was building what I was doing in 9 months ago? I'm getting very close to my goal. I never, ever lie or just talk out of my ass. I always do what I say, always. And people here have known me for years. They'll tell you that. I'm in on 6 trades. Kevin, 6 trades. Be careful. See, that's the problem. If you're in on 6 trades, and especially if you're in all long, you're going to be mimicking the market at one point. You got to be careful. You're going to have some correlation. Brett says 20% on APP, 22% on Palantir. It doesn't seem like those bonus trades are hurt. Do you guys want me to stop giving the bonus trades in the pit? Let me know. I'll because people seem to be doing just fine on those bonus trades. Jill says, no. Palantir could have been a good, but was waiting for the affordable official trade. 6% on Walmart. There you go. Omar says, no, they're doing great. Okay. I think you're 100% on the bonus trades. I no. All right. I'm going to take it from here that everybody's very happy in the pit and nobody has any complaints. That's the what I'm going to get out of here. And if you do, I haven't received an email in a very, very long time. Nathan, money on. Yeah, there you go. Nathan, did you have problems with spreads on EA? I tried getting Matt to pull the trigger, but he can't. And then he was right when I looked at it. But let me know. Let me know. 3 of them. You look at you monsters, you flipping trades. How do I get on the pit? I'm new here. Oh, Lee, you're new here. Why don't you call customer service or go to customer service live? Rochelle, You guys took the EA. Did you guys got in the EA? You see, Matt? Now look at here. Nobody here is having any problems getting into EA. We're gonna have to give
Oh,
medal to Fire Marshal Bill Award of the year.
I'm sure they'll sell it to you.
I know they'll sell it. No, I did see them. I did see it. Take that, Matt. Jill got 13.86.
Nice.
You know what? We have to punish Matt. We have to give him extra trades that you guys have been taking to keep him posting them. Because if he gives them officially, then I'm not going to bring them up here. So this will cause Matt to give more trades by him not having to work as much. Although he loves working, so I don't know if that'll be any
I
good.
do.
Are most of your pit trades doing this for your are most of your pit traders doing this for your living, or you mean for their living? They're not doing it for my living, Glenn. I don't know. I don't know, but I'll tell you this. I've got 15 people who are now sending 15 to 20 people who are sending me daily trackers with how much they're making on a daily basis with their win rates. And we're talking, I post them. You see them sometimes. You see them, Glenn. You see them. If you're in the pit, you see them. I post them now for you guys. It's not like a miracle. At this point, it's not a miracle. See, at this point, there's so many people doing it that it's not, is it possible? At this point, it's why the hell am I not doing it? Okay. And that's a good question to ask yourself first. Kevin, there you have it. Thank you, Kevin. Grab that too. But I problem operative. But you know what I love about here? I love being able to come in here, have 300 people here, 51 people in YouTube. Henry's like retirement account, love bonus trades, no change, Scampy 52% on BG. Amazing day, $1,800 on IONQ, 345. Oh, APP, $1,800, 345. All right, everybody's happy. You get those on YouTube too. But my point is, that's what I want to see. I want to see happy, more bonuses. You want more bonuses, Omar? You. Robert, where do you teach about the 8-day MA VWAP? I teach about it in a very, very, very under the cover class that you would never ever guess. The name is very, very ambiguous. It's called the Full-Time Trading Bootcamp. Robert, see that? The Full-Time Trading Bootcamp, and you can get it for $400. Just call customer service. It's a 6-hour class. It's very on the down low. We don't ever talk about it here. Let me share my screen. I'm just having a good time with you guys because most people are making money, and that makes me happy. Matt and I were just talking a little while ago. It's so much easier just when I trade for myself. I don't trade for you guys. It's like it's like one step easier than paper trading, I think, Matt.
Yeah. Night and day different.
When I trade for you guys, I'm telling you, it's like peeing in public. It's very, very, it's a whole different thing to psychologically get used to trading for yourself and get trading for people that you care about. All right, let's get numbers here. Let's get things going on here. All right. Listen to your followers on Pit. They are loyal. What is this? And want more bonuses. Omar, I think I gave you 3 bonuses today, and the day is only halfway done. And I'm going to give you like 10 traits here that I like. A-line square, 37% profit. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, South Korea martial law, huh?
Got
All right, let's
rejected
talk.
though.
What'd you say?
It got rejected by I guess it's their parliament. They voted to basically say, no, you can't do that. I'm
Really?
getting it in my ear as we speak. Another update. So,
Oh, well, that's good. Matt uses this program called Trader Express. Now,
Trader Exchange.
Trader Exchange. So I want to talk about it a little bit. I should make an affiliate. Matt, make a note for both of us. Get an affiliate link from Trading Think
Exchange.
and Trader Exchange, both of those.
What was the first one?
Trader Sync, the
Oh,
the tracker. You know darn well what it is. One second. Where is my? There we go. Okay. I'm going to talk about it. It's on my list. It's on my list, Brett. If you just give me a few minutes, I'm going to talk about it. Okay. I mean, maybe like 10 minutes. It's like one, two, three, fifth on my long list today. Okay. So let's just talk about the SPY for a minute. Now, as Matt and I mentioned, the period between now and the end of the year, hey Kirk, is a pretty good time. It's not a bad time for the market. And I mean, Trump isn't really doing anything. And again, I'm not getting political, but he's not really doing anything to cause anything like earth shattering to the market. So my point is, there's nothing there to really latch your hands on. And everything with the tariffs is really, for the most part, I think the worst case scenario is priced in because the market does believe it's going to happen. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing because now if it doesn't happen, we got a little surprise, right? So I'm not really seeing anything. I'm not really seeing anything too screwy with the market. In terms of politics, I think that's smooth sailing. This year, usually the week after, not this year, every year, typically the week after major holidays, especially Thanksgiving, doesn't tend to be a good week, and we tend to undo a lot of what we did. Now we're doing a really good job of holding on. Hey Blair, how are you? But look how low volume is. I mean, I think yesterday, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think at this time it was like 11 million. I mean, this is really low volume. This isn't going to get us anywhere. So volume is not coming in, and if volumes, there's only so much the market can do without a volume push. You need to have a good volume push. Granted, I do believe we're going to get some. Bear with me, please. Granted, I do believe we are going to get some news. We're going to have ADP tomorrow, which will reflect on the employment situation. I think by Friday, I honestly don't think most investors and traders, this is just based on my God knows how many years of experience. I don't think traders and investors fully come into the market on a week after Thanksgiving till about the third day of the week. Usually, I would say second day of the week, but considering how much traveling folks have been doing, I would say, uh, well, no, I'm not positive on tariffs. I was actually, Brett, you probably don't come to the mornings. I was actually very negative on tariffs, but after a while, it gets priced into the market. I was talking about it like 2 days after the election, and I got booed out of my own show pretty much. And people were pulling when people don't want to hear something, they were saying politics. Basically, I was saying that Tesla is up and this is down because of tariffs and Elon Musk. And I was saying the same thing, but people didn't want to hear what I had to say about tariffs. They liked what I had to say about Elon Musk, though. Just kind of funny because I was saying exactly the same thing. So, but then it's been a few weeks now, right? I mean, what date the election was almost a month ago. Today is what, the third of the month. Election, the reaction was on the 6th. We've seen it all. If I've been talking about it, if it's on the cover of New York Times, LA Times, Florida Times, every article, Trudeau coming here, calls with Mexico. Trust me, the market is pricing it in right now. There's no way it cannot. As far as we know, of course. I mean, we don't know the details, but it is. So I think my point, let's just go back out. I don't think tariffs is a major flag unless something concrete comes out and says, okay, well, tariffs happened, and now we're down 50% in revenue, and that's that can be a major thing. But right now, I'm not hearing any of that. So I'm only going by right now. And remember, my job is just to predict 10, 20 hours in advance. I can't really go much further. I'm doing great art, and I hope you are too. So the market's all-time highs. You need to have some momentum pushing us. All I'm saying is we don't have a lot of volume, but it's hard to judge volume right now because today's only Tuesday, and we had literally the biggest traveling holiday last week. So we have to be a little realistic about what's what. So my point here is that we got to be. I'm cautiously optimistic about this. Here's what I think. I think if the market can stay its ground, even when volume comes in, we can see some upside if the Fed data is good this week. And we also have earnings, which are going to be big catalysts after the close today with this little company here called CRM. Now, let me explain to you CRM. CRM is not a big market cap on its own, but it's kind of like, what was it a few weeks ago that really rocked the market? Dell. It was a day where we had like 4 or 5 reports. And I was even saying how on their own, it's not really that bad. But when you put it together, it's bad for tech. And the market kind of opened flat and then it just nosedived. I don't remember. I think it was early last week or the week before last week. By the way, the SPY is at the VWAP right now. So, and you could see here, look at this back and forth, back and forth. What does this say? Nothing. This means there's no directional bias here. And again, there's no volume. No volume. The companies buy up supplies and fill warehouses early to move forward on. They're going to be doing all sorts of things, Sean. It depends on the company, the industry. The futures were invented for that to hedge against things. So there's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of unknown. My job is to the market reflects on things. Here's how the market works. The market takes the most widely known thing, and that's our catalyst. We know right now that, and again, I'm not getting political here. Please don't pull the political card on me. But we know right now because our president's future president to be, I mean, our president said we're going to have tariffs. The market believes we're going to have tariffs. Once there's something different, or then the market will focus on that. But the market doesn't search for clues. It goes to the biggest, most, it's like the 80-20 principle. The market's always going to hit the 80-80 thing. Oh, we're going to have tariffs. Okay. All right. What's next? Oh, it didn't work out. Okay. The market is like an elephant. The market is not like a little bee that can just turn around like this. Think about all the information. Why did I say it's going to be very hard for the market to come down right now? Because I saw all these stocks making 90-day highs. It's like it's a living being. It's not a binary number, the market. You got to look at it like there's an elephant. Now, if you put a fire to an elephant, the elephant is going to move, is going to do the chuka dance really fast. But if the elephant just needs to turn around, it's going to take its sweet time. So unless there's an urgency to this tariff, or we know something new, or there's something discoverable, nobody's going to play Christopher Columbus. They're just going to take, that's what the market does. That's what the world does. I hate to tell you, but it's called the path of least resistance. Till something else is known, this is the thing. So, Sean, you're asking good questions, but they're not relevant to how we're going to make money in the market. Okay. So, point is, my discussions are limited to how we can make money in the next few days. That's it. That's the bit. If I had a name tag, it would be how to make money today, tomorrow, and maybe the next day. That's it. If you want to talk to guys who know more than me, please talk to them. I've only been doing this 31 years, and I manage money with a guy who's literally managing money for America right now for the second time. All right. And if you think they can predict the future, you're totally wrong. They can't. And although all those stories you've been told all these years by all these morons, they've all been wrong. Think about how many different things can change over the next 2 weeks or a month. You know, I mean, I could give you a billion things, Sean, that nobody's even thought of that can totally change complete trajectory of the world. All right. Yes, Furu's bread, exactly. Oh, gold is going to 3,000. Oh, yes, my Chris. Come on. Get out of here. All right. So I think best case scenario, I think in the next couple of days is this right here. Kind of choppiness, not really a lot of movement. Worst case scenario is this type of movement. I'm going to blow this up. Worst case scenario, best case scenario. Well, Roger, what about this scenario where we go higher? I don't think that's going to happen. If it will, I think it'll happen on Friday, because Friday we have the employment report. And I don't think the market wants to make big moves, and by that time we'll have full liquidity, and finally spreads will be tighter. Spreads have been. We wanted to put in. So, Matt, where did we want to put EA today? What program was it? Pattern Trader.
Yeah.
We wanted to put EA in Pattern Trader, and we didn't because of the spreads. It was a winning trade. Spreads, those damn spreads.
There was a second one too.
There was 2 of them, huh? Yeah, it was. I don't remember the second one.
Oh, it was a weird IO and Q.
Oh, no, don't worry. We all took IO and Q. I didn't wait for you on that one. I took it in the pit.
Yeah, right.
We all made money in the pit. All right. So also, folks, I'm going to tune out in about 2 hours today. I'm not going to be here till the end of the day because I have a doctor's appointment. Okay. Doctor has to check my skin just to make sure I'm kosher because I'm over 50 now. So that's why what, Omar? Why what? Why do I have to leave early? Because I have a skin doctor. I got a skin doctor. Because my wife wants me to go to a skin doctor, and no, I have a haircut tomorrow. Today yeah, she wants me to check to make sure my back and my that I'm yeah, I'm great. I feel great. She just wants me to go for a checkup. I'm fine. Yeah, she wants to make sure that all my yeah, that's all. Exactly, Glenn. A dermo check. Yes, a skin doctor. Exactly, HG preventive. That's it. Yeah, nothing crazy. So she's going to meet me outside at 2:30 so we can walk. I think it's like three doors down. All right, I'm going to give you some shorts, but I want you guys to uh but I want you guys to be very cautious of these, and a lot of them look very wonky, and also the sentiment right now is very directional, but these are the ones I'm looking at right now, right? BG, breaking down of compression. My stop here would be the fifth, would be right here, about 92.50. I don't have any wrinkles. Khaled, I don't have any wrinkles. What do I need Botox for? One of the good things I have is my parents, who are in their mid 70s, they actually look like they're in their early 60s. Um, they look remarkably young, and they've always have. And because of that, I think I inherited those genetics. BG January 17, 45 days to go, 76 Delta, 92.50. I hope so. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Now, I prefer to see this break down. Kind of went up a little too fast, but it really broke down hard this morning. Oh, I just had a signal. 1 second. Yeah. 8-day EMA on Robinhood. Hit the 8. Matt, take a look at this. The 8 day is a little lower though. So we hit the 8 day right here, went above the VWAP, and now we're back here. Problem is volume is a little low right now. Remember, every time you get over a hill, it's harder to get over the next hill. I just gave you a lot of value right now. You were only paying attention to what I just said. The more hills you climb, the harder those hills get intraday. First hill has the most upside, less. Peace. Omar, I'm going to try not to die. Omar, take it easy. I'm literally just going to a skin doctor for a checkup. Thanks, Omar. I appreciate it. Yeah, so Robinhood. Matt, do with that what you will. Hmm? There you go, Art. So again, be careful here because just be careful here. Be careful here. Maybe a good scalp, but there you go, Brendan. UPS breaking down. That breaking down. Wait for it to break below this level. 138.60. 73 Delta, 135 put right here. Jim, you're like the $6 million man, right? Thanks, administrator. Appreciate it. You can wait for this to hit the VWAP. If you want to short it. All right. Let's continue. Now, this is a grinder, but this is very relatively weak to XLE. And XLE is not really going anywhere right now. And if it goes below this line, the next target is here. DVN. Look at that. Nice and clean. I would use the 50-day as a stop loss, about 39.67. I'd go 24 days out, 74 delta, 39 put. Today, we finally succumbed and turned the heater on. No, volume's okay. UPS, the strike price, right here. December 27th, right here, 135. December 27th. You too, Glenn. You take care. LYB. Remember our friend LYB? Hey, Pink Sparkles. How are you? I don't remember where we shorted it in pit, but we did make money on it. I would go right here, pivot, 85.53. I would go to January 17th, expiration, 76 delta, 85 put. F. Go right here, 35. Too spready. Maybe right here, 35 put. You can get away with this one. 75 delta, 35 put. January 17th. Hey, Jesse. Market is something. Caesar. Just hit the VWAP too. Below VWAP all day, just hit the VWAP. If it starts backing down, you may have a little day trade here. 50-day right here, 41.39. 24 days to go, 78 delta, 40. Little spready. You know, everything is just so damn spready right now. This market is just, you can go 17 days out. This is also spready. Right here. Here you go. Here's one. 72 delta, 39 put. Right here. This one you can do. This one is very interesting, I think. A lot of people are going to say, what? But take a look. Matt, take a look at this. I thought you'd find this interesting. Interesting, huh? Not good. And by the way, SMH, garbage between 200 and 100. You may want to wait a little bit for this, but sure doesn't look good. Hey, Cyrus, we agree on something today. Go right here. About 25.78-ish. 24 days out. 73 delta. 24.50. Right here. Could you please guide how to join the VIP room for daily trades? You're in the Ron, you're in the VIP room, literally. You're asking me how to guide you to the VIP room for daily trades. You're in the VIP room listening to daily trades. Nikita's asking, do you think someone could be a billionaire with options if started at 13 years old? It depends. Depends what you're starting with. Depends what you're starting with. Depends on what your propensities are. Depends how even you are as a person. Just depends. Are you talking about, Ron, are you talking about Pitt or are you talking about VIP? Because we're in the VIP room. I just want to make sure I understand what you're talking about. Let me know. Let me know, Ron. You think this is a consolidation right here, Omar? Okay. The 100-day is crossing below the 50-day, breaking down. We're below the VWAP all day today on a relatively firm day when the market is strong. We've been going down this channel. Here, let me show you. Let me see if I can open up your eyes a bit better. Is that a little better for you? Adam, I have no idea what you're talking about right now. Is that better? Is that better, Omar? Okay, good. I'm glad you're happy. All right, let's continue now to the long side. EA. All day today, I've been begging Matt to get into this stock, and it's been running against us. So I might as well just give it to you guys here because I still like it, but the spread is wide. He's right. It is wide. It's not narrow. 24 days out, 75. Oh, damn, this thing is wide. Yeah. Yeah. How about this one? 85. Oh, they're killing me. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a spread. Uh, this is just terrible. You're right, man. It's like whack the mold, isn't it? Go here. 17 days out, December 20th expiration, 79 delta, 162.50. Profit target, just a little above, a hair above this level right here. How to join the pit? Just call customer service. They'll take care of you, Ron. They'll hook you up right away. Why do they make the spread wide? Because the market maker's an asshole. Nice. Yeah, no problem, Ron. I'd love to give you a more politically correct answer, but it's because the market maker's an asshole. I forgot to give you this one, guys. This short. We have to go back. 97.45. I'll do a spread here. We'll buy the 75 put and we'll sell the 70 put and we'll do it for less than $3. Next one. Liquidity. They don't need to be. If they have enough liquidity, they don't have to be. Palantir. I like this first swing still. 62.64. You know what? My options have not been showing up on this all day, so I will just give you the last because they're pretty liquid. 24 days to go, December 27th, 67 delta, 65 calls. Usually this is pretty bad, Jim. Volume has been low. If volume picks up, they'll get better. We're gonna stay away from this one till it gets back here, so we're gonna skip it. Hymns. Hymns. I like hymns. Love to see it above the VWAP though. Jeff says, can I explain the difference between a debit spread and a credit spread? I can, but I'm not going to, Jeff, because I just don't want to get into that right now. One is a directional trade. One is a non-directional trade. One, you make indefinite theoretical amount. One is you get an income. They're about as different as apples and oranges. Hood. Let's see. Hood. Options on Hood. Let's see. I like Hood, and I like the bounce off this VWAP. But I don't know how much gas we got in the tank. 68 delta, 35.50 call. Hood, December 27th expiration. All right, let's continue. Hymns. 69 Delta, 2850 call. December 27th. CME. Nice move. Look at that. Nice breakout. Real nice move. I'm going to set an alert on the VWAP here. I like this stock. 45 days to go. 77 Delta, 230 call. Notice that not all the stocks have bad spreads, just one or two. EA should have good spreads. That's annoying. Trading days. Not turning into a great session. I would wait for a pullback here on deck. Matter of fact, I'm going to alert. I hope you guys don't mind. Time. And if I was getting to the trade now, I would go 24 days out. I would go December 27th. I would go 74, and I would go right here, 195. Notice I'm not starting on this side. I'm starting on Delta. Delta. Then I'm moving here. No, Kayleen, I never said Hood was a short. Kayleen, I don't know how long you've been coming here, but do you think I would give you a short on a stock that looks like this? Let me ask you guys, there's how many people in this room? 386. Have I ever given you on a short on a stock that looks like this? I don't think I'm going to start now. Okay. Yeah, it ain't going to happen right now. Today's not going to be the first day. Okay. Let's continue this exercise. ESTC. Exactly. This is TC2000. Nice. Look how well it's holding up here. And it's right at the VWAP too. 45 days to go, January 17th, 69 or 77, 69 or 77, either 100 or 105s, both in the money. Those are good. And a stop loss right at the 200 right there. I also like Meta. Like Meta. I would go 24 days out. I would go 49 Delta, 605 call versus 610 call. That's what I would do there. And make sure you don't pay. So if you do a 5-point spread, what's the most you'll pay, guys? Let me ask you a question. If I do a 5-point spread, what's the most I'll pay? Good. If I do a 10-point spread, what's the most I'll pay? Beautiful. See, Matt, people are learning. They're actually,
Yeah.
yeah. And most of the time, you'll pay a lot less than that. But I want you to have the most. You know, Ray says never. All right, I never take it to shop short side. Here's how you could tell if I'm going long or short. Take a stock and do this with it. And do this. Is it going up or is it going down? See, look, EA. Look at all our longs. Forest from the tree view. Look at all the stocks I'm buying, guys. Just kind of focusing out a little bit, giving you some perspective. Look on the left-hand side. Look right here. Look right here. ESTC. What the stock is doing. Look at the short side now. Doesn't take an Einstein here. Breaking down here. See what I mean? A 13-year-old kid can figure that one out. Probably better than us, right? They can draw better. These are all my shorts that I gave you today. Nice head and shoulders right here. Neckline looks like it's going to break right down. Look at Intel. Like it wants to revisit its old friend again. And that other stock that people were asking about, Shopify, stock has been going from 50 to 110. I think that qualifies as a trend. All right, Matt, why don't you take us through seasonality and no, you don't, Darren. And we'll call it a day. All right.
Right.
CLH, let me take a look. You know, I haven't looked at that in a while. Yep. Remember we got stopped out right here in the pit, guys? And look what it's doing now, going back down. And remember the other one, Amazon? We got stopped out right here. So the last two losses we took in the pit was Amazon. We were long right here, and we got stopped out below the 15-day. Look at that. And then CELH, totally forgot about it. Thanks for reminding me. We got out like right here, right? If I'm correct. And one day, 1 or 2 days, hit the 50-day and rejected. Maybe I need to make my stops even more wider. People complain they're too wide, but maybe I should make them a little wider. Anyways, I'm just thinking out loud. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Matt, you do seasonality, and I'll be here in the background. All right. Oh, FMX. Yes, FMX I talked about this morning. It's still a short. Still a short. It would have to get above the 50-day for it not to be a short. But yeah, it's still a short. I don't even go to the sun, Omar. I stay indoors nowadays. I don't even go anywhere. Look how pale I am. I'm trading all the time. Omar, let me ask you something. I'm in this room literally with Matt 12 hours a day. Where do you think I'm going to get sun? Maybe from my lamps, right? All right. I'll talk to you guys. Don't go anywhere. Let Matt do seasonality. This is good stuff.
Is December 3rd. Here is our seasonality. Here's the long side for your 11 sectors. Healthcare looks okay. Real estate looks pretty strong. Moving down the list, tech is acceptable, but just squeaking in there. Everything else not looking too great. That's the long side, though. That's real sensitive. The short side doesn't have a lot. Really doesn't have anything, for being frank. Here is 2-week hold. We're getting closer to Christmas, so we should start seeing these numbers heat up. As of right now, though, we do not. All these profit factors, for the most part, this is a broad view, are pretty rough. I do see some strength in healthcare, see some strength in utilities. Other than that, we don't have a lot going on yet. The future looks bright, though, for seasonality. The market is booking it. Let's see here. Number on the long side, 280. Not bad. It's about half. Number on the short side, 13, which is abysmal, but good for the longs. 41 to 70 on 2-week hold and 152 to 60. Those are weak numbers, to be frank with you. And your break even or take profit on a 2-week hold starting today at the close is 288, which is pretty much split right down the middle. So not a lot yet, but we will keep our eyes peeled. All right, folks, that's all I got. Roger, you have any closing comments?
I always have comments, but I don't know if I have any closing comments. Royven, just email Matt if you have a question about the gap to green trade. And I will talk to you guys later. I'm not going anywhere for another hour and a half, but I'll be around, so I'll be posting these. But I'll talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic day. And I'm going to try to get us some affiliate links for Trader Exchange and excuse me, and Trader Sync, because we seem to have a lot of people who are actually starting to take this stuff seriously. Oh, Trader Exchange, guys, if you're now, I haven't really talked a lot about it, but if you are trading the way I teach you to trade, you want to get, and I'll make a link for it, Trader Exchange. It is made for traders by traders, and it's like new actionable news you can use. Matt has, you see those headphones Matt has on? He's listening to it all day long, like listening for data, because data moves markets and they only focus on stuff that's really relevant. Otherwise, they don't talk about it. So I can't say it's free money, but like if I see a big move, the first thing I'll say is, Matt, what does Trade Exchange say? So I'll get you guys hooked up. It's not very expensive, but it's very good to have. And then obviously Trader Sync. I want to get a discount for all of us. So want to do that. Thank you all. I hope we're trying to make folks here multimillionaire traders. That's what our goal is. And I'll tell you something. It looks like we're doing a pretty darn good job so far. What do you think, Matt?
I'd say so.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. If you have a question, email either of us. Bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.